It's almost Black Friday and there's a lot of deals going on. So let's take a look at my favorite tools of 2024, and some of them have Black Friday deals. You can find an affiliate link in the description down below. So let's get to all the tools. So my first favorite tool from 2024 is Brixies. Brixies is my builder of choice, and the reason being that it's very flexible, has everything you need and everything you could expect from a page builder to have when you're using classes and when you're used to having more flexibility in defining what's being done inside of your website. Now they have a nice things planned for 2025, so I will bet you that in 2025 Brixies will be my favorite page builder. But you need to host your website somewhere, and that's where Hostinger comes in. Hostinger offers a very affordable pricing. I like to use the VPS hosting because I like to manage everything that's on the server, and it also saves me a bit of money and you get more performance in return. In the current time, there's a Black Friday deal going on, which makes this more affordable than ever before. But setting up and managing all the hosting can be a quite difficult task. So that's where my next tool comes in handy. It's called ServerAvatar, and ServerAvatar is a way to manage all your VPS hosting. It's very easy. You can create staging, you can create several applications on one server, and you can manage it all. They also have the ability to set up firewalls and set up some kind of security, and you can integrate it with Cloudflare. So I really can recommend that if you're not used to managing VPS yourself. They offer a Black Friday deal as of now. There's a hidden page for the lifetime deal. And if we look at the pricing, I can say that this is a very fair pricing for the ease of use they will deliver. Now, as a YouTube and content creator, I like to create my websites very quickly and use a blueprint for it, and also manage those inside of a staging website. Now, I do know there's an option in ServerAvatar, but I like to use Instawp. Besides creating staging websites, you can also host and earn money when you're doing something on Instawp Live, and they have some website as a service options for you. Also, they have right now a Black Friday deal. And if we're going to look at the pricing, it is $190, but it's 50% off when you use the code they have in there. For Brixies, I like the basic stuff, but I always like to enhance it just a little bit more. And there's no better tool than Advanced Themer to help you out. Advanced Themer offers a lot of nice things that you didn't know you needed. For instance, one of my favorite ones is the CSS Grid Builder. It allows you to create CSS grids in a very visual way. And all those kinds of nice things that you didn't know you needed are there. Currently, there's a Black Friday deal going on for Advanced Themer. It's $295 for a lifetime deal. So, possibly worth it. Now, it's nice that you can manage your website and have a nice addition to your Bricks stack. And the next thing in my Brick stack is to manage the variables. I want the spacing at a fixed size. I want to use a different kind of typography, and there's no better tool than doing this than Core Framework. It allows you to visually create your variables. It allows you to create typography, it allows you to create spacing, but also colors, and it manages all in one application. And currently there's a Black Friday deal going on. You get 20% off when you buy, for instance, the Brixies integration, what you need if you want to use it. But there's also another way, and I will show you in the video in a small card up there. Now, it's nice that you can manage variables, but it always helps out if you have some kinds of wireframes going on, just to get you started, that you don't have the blank screen that you start with. Brixies is a great way for helping out with that. You can have a lot of components for a very nice price. It offers you to add classes, change the class names already available. And sometimes you want to enhance your experience with offering a web shop of some kind. You can go for WooCommerce, but I found that it's sometimes limited. For the alternative, I would suggest to go with SureCart. SureCart has two big names behind it. It is Brainstorm Force, that also created Astra, and Adam Priesler, I hope I pronounce his name correctly, who is well known for WP Crafter, who explains WordPress to beginners. SureCart allows you to create and style the whole experience and offers a lot for the amount of value it adds. And if we look at the pricing, there's a nice Black Friday deal going on right now, where you can get for $3.99 you get a lifetime deal for one website. But if you want a limited amount of websites, you pay $9.99. Now, there's a pay-as-you-go for extras. This needs a little bit of explanation because when you use subscriptions, you pay 0.5% of the subscription transactions, which, if you start out, is cheaper than the WooCommerce one. And perhaps in the future, it changes for you, and then you can also determine if you want to change stores. This also goes for the revenue boosters, like the cart abandonment or order bumps or one-click sell-ups, if you want to run a affiliate program or have some kind of licensing platform for you. So SureCart is for sure a nice addition to your website. Now, besides having a web shop, you also want to add custom post types or dynamic data. And for that, my favorite tool is Crocoblock. It has JetEngine as a subset for that, and we can have a look for specific Bricks Builder offers. So if we go to Bricks, we can see what kind of other tools within the Crocoblock suite is available to you. For instance, you have the advanced filtering, which allows you to filter the WooCommerce products. I hope they will add SeoCrowd soon. You have Ajax sorting, you have some navigation and pagination, and you have search and filter. There's also an Ajax search, which makes it easy to search a website without page reloads. So that's always nice to have and a very good experience for your website. You can book and rent daily services. So for instance, if you offer a car for rental for several days, they offer a nice solution called JetBooking. If you want something to do hourly rated, for instance, you want to do a website audit, then JetAppointment is a solution they offer for you. And lastly, of course, for the dynamic data, JetEngine. Now, currently there's a Black Friday deal going on, which you can save tremendous amount of money. So if you're interested in that, definitely consider JetEngine for Crocoblock. Now, with all this information, you need some simple forms to add to your website. For instance, if you're collecting reviews for your audit, then you need some kind of form on your website that automatically adds information in your reviews custom post type. For this, we can go to WSForm, which offers a very easy way to create form fields. And if you're using custom post types, it makes it even more easy to create. And currently, there's also a Black Friday deal going on for WSForm. Now that we have all the basic stuff you need for your website out of the way, I think we also need to optimize it for search engine and also for social media. SeoPress is my go-to tool if you want to optimize your web pages to rank on Google. It has some AI within it to help you understand what you can improve for your keywords. And currently, there's a Black Friday deal going on, which saves you $15 for a year. So a nice thing to consider. Now, when optimizing your website for Google, you also need to optimize your images. And to do so, I use ShortPixel. ShortPixel allows you to compress images that you use on your website, which will speed up your website. They also offer a CDN. I usually use my own, and that one is called Bunny.net. Bunny.net is my favorite CDN. It's affordable. You pay as you go, so you don't pay an advance or monthly plan. You pay as much as you use. But there's some security that is still missing there. And to enhance that experience, I also set up Cloudflare specifically for the security. It offers just one extra layer and use Bunny CDN as my CDN. Now, when creating pages, I like to share them on Facebook and on Twitter. You might have seen it. And for that, I want to create a nice image that uses the content that's already available. For that, I use Opengraphiq. Opengraphiq is a WordPress social image generator. Automatically creates your image according to a specific template. You can make a few of them and then select which one is the default for a specific post type or category or whatsoever. Setting up is quite easy and it saves you a lot of time when sharing your links to your website. Now, the last few tools are ways to create your website with even more speed. And one of those things is CommandUI. CommandUI just offers a quick navigation throughout your whole WordPress website instead of having to do all the clicks, which takes a lot of time, especially when the website is a little bit slower or an editor needs to be loaded. It takes tremendous amount of time and CommandUI takes that away. And currently they offer a Black Friday deal, which means it's quite cheaper than it will be after the Black Friday deal. Now, another tool I really love for managing my projects, but also my stuff that I do on YouTube for the video creation is Notion. Notion is my go-to tool for project management, but also for managing my videos, and also as a just dump of anything that I come across, so like a note-taking app. And inside Notion, I manage all the things globally, so there are specific things. But if I just want to have a simple checklist with everything that's in Notion, I really love to use Blitzit. Blitzit is a to-do app that you can install on your computer. It is a very nice looking tool. I've used it also during my live streams, and allows you to focus and connect to Notion. There are so many tiny things that it offers that it makes just life a breeze to get through all the tasks you have planned. And there's a Black Friday deal going on currently, which makes this a real no-brainer to buy. So if you want a to-do list, then really look at this. And for the final one, for my designers that love Figma but want to speed up the way that you transfer them to Bricks Builder, you really should look at UIChemy. UIChemy is a way for you to get your Figma file to WordPress inside Bricks Builder, Elementor or Gutenberg, and it takes a little bit of understanding how it works and really speeds up your website creation. They also offer templates to make it much more easy to go from a design to a website, and you can easily import it into your website using their plugin. And they have currently a Black Friday deal running, which means just for $99 a year, you get started with using UIChemy. And because of my experience last week with FigPress, I want to check out UIChemy to understand if it's actually as easy as they say. So if you don't want to miss that, then hit subscribe and like the video if you like the video and helped you out. And I will see you all on the next one. Keep designing.